I'll be doing a reading for you. Thank you so much for coming to this channel. And let's get right into it. I was actually doing your reading and the live cut off, but I already pulled your energy. This is, don't let your pride get in the way, and you and your loved ones are safe. I was basically just saying that you guys are in a space where you're shifting gears. You were the matriarch of your family. You were priding on what you have done in your world. The image people think of you as, people's perception of you. What people may think of you, like the things that you care about, right? Spirit is saying they just kind of want to remove that thought pattern and kind of put you in a little bit more of a vulnerable space with just being honest about things that are naturally coming up for you at this time. It's like moving in a little bit more of an authentic space. You might be forced into this. And it's cool because you're surrounded by loved ones while making this transition. It's a little bit of like a more imperfect way of viewing yourself, not having it all together, allowing yourself to just be. I don't know. It just seems like there's just this just be energy. I feel like something about your success has been stripped away, and now you have to show a different version of yourself. No matter what you transition to, no matter peaks and valleys, you're always going to be surrounded by love, no matter what. There's always a level of support here. There's always a level of through thick and thin. You have a level of a circle of an influence that it doesn't matter what it is, what you go through, you're always going to be well loved no matter what. But something is shifting gears here. So let's get into it. I'm like, dang, it just cut off when I was on y'all reading. I was getting into it. YouTube, shame on y'all. And the disclosure I had from the beginning of this reading was, this is for a mature audience only. Messages here for Pisces. Thank you. Okay, so we have the Devil in the reverse, the King of Swords, the Five of Cups in reverse, the Knight of Wands in reverse. Let me just pull them out. Boom. Yeah, Pisces, let me tell you something. This is for a very specific group of people. It's a shift here. Like I said, it's a shift of gears. There's something that you're changing into. There's a different reality that's being forced upon you, so to speak. I feel like anything that felt excessively pursued, excessive ambition has consequences. When it's tied to the way it's like a form of addiction that's being like sought after, like looking after. I want to be the smart one in the room. I want to be the wise one. What you are. But when it's not attached to, when it's not attached to this forcefulness, the world is your oyster. I know that right now, subconsciously, you can even be thinking about like different ways that you might even pass away for some of y'all. Others of you guys, this is about, you know, that you are being rebirthed. You know that something different must take place. You know that this part of your life requires a complete different side of you. And I feel like you feel like you're being slowed down, because I feel like you're looking at the fruits of your labor and feel like, what did I really produce? And this is going to be overcome. It's just kind of like now learning how to accept help. You're not in charge anymore. This is learning how to receive, learning a different view of your life, of yourself. It's okay to sit back and someone else does it. It's teaching yourself how to do it. This feels like a very feminine aspect of reality, but it's really important for anybody. It just talks about real forgiveness and how to shift things that are more receptive, more receiving energy here. I feel like also, Pisces, this is you pursuing a whole nother world, a whole nother reality here. This is you foreseeing what hard work you would like to put in for the future, for the endowment. This is you even maybe traveling abroad. There's a search of self here. There's a lot of things that are coming up that you feel like are aha moments that shifts our perception of ourselves. And it could be very uncomfortable conversations with ourselves. Our spirit is definitely illustrating that in our day-to-day life right now. And I feel like right now the spirit advice is saying learning just how to end conflict, of how you feel about yourself, ending conflict with just needing to be the most authoritative energy. I feel like sometimes just kind of remove yourself and allow another be more authoritative. This is just really just also talking about a lot could be done from a very rational mind. A rational mind knows their weaknesses and their strengths. A nonsensible human who do not look at their weaknesses as opportunities to be even more authentic and passionately pursuing, then there's this hamster wheel that can take place. I feel like right now you guys are just in a deep sorrowful space. Some of you guys, I don't think this is everybody, but there's a big energy of just very sorrowfulness, like really feeling down, like you didn't accomplish nothing in life, or it's just like, wow, can you imagine doing so much for so many people, including yourself, having successes throughout your life, and your whole legacy is now dimmed all the way down to a money level. You know, some people, I remember some of the things that my aunt did. I'm going to remember for the rest of my life, and it had nothing to do with money. It had a lot to do with the quality of time that she spent with me that changed my life positively. It wasn't about any money she has ever given me. And I feel like Spirit is saying, it's not financial. It's like, sorry. Excuse me. It's not about what you have deposited financially or feel like this legacy isn't realized in the way that you feel like it was supposed to be. And that's the ego. There's the ego. You have to realize that people gonna remember you by just being so thoughtful, being a safe space, being able to be themselves around you, That's your legacy. There's things that money can't buy. There's things that money can't buy that are way more valuable than money. And this is the lesson right now for you. It's very hard for some of y'all, but I feel like this could be overcame. This is going to be really a beautiful energy once it's achieved, once the lesson is learned, once this process has been completed. So let's get some advice for you. For Pisces, thank you, Spirit. Your advice is, how can I surrender even more in this moment? It is essential to have clear, strong intentions of what we desire, but it's equally important for us to detach from the outcome. It's time to surrender. Like the universe, have some breathing room to work. Let go of the will and trust so deeply that your trust turns into gratitude for what you cannot see yet. But you know it's coming. Today's soul action is know this so deeply that your soul vibrates. You are not alone. Your life has purpose. And the more you surrender, the more God can produce miracles in your life. Today's mantra is I surrender. I accept all that I cannot change. I release the outcome. And I joyfully trust the process. Pisces, it's a really good time to deepen your spiritual level, your awareness, and do things that money can't buy for yourself and for others. These are the memories that people are going to remember you by, how you're remembered. It's never going to be the amount of money that you give someone. It's never financial. It's about memories here. All right. So thank you so much for coming to the channel. Take care. Peace.